That says it's starting in 53 seconds. Here we go.
Ta-da! Awesome. Okay.
Awesome sauce.
It's Thursday. More importantly,
it is Thursday.
It's Tempranillo Thursday. That's very exciting. I had a lot of fun with alliteration today.
Tempranillo time.
Tempranillo time. Why are we doing Tempranillo, Ross?
Because I thought it would be fun. There you go.
Awesome.
And look, it was one of those things that we could do Tempranillo, we could do Sangiovese, we could do la 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 la, and they were all just sitting there wanting me to drink them. So
going, hello.
Yeah, I'm a Tempranillo.
So tell me about Tempranillo.
Well, interesting, because I've been sort of thinking about Sangiovese and Tempranillo and blah blah blah, and lots of parallels here. Like,
okay,
Tempranillo is probably the #1 red wine grape in Spain.
Okay.
And worldwide it's #4.
Really?
Yeah. So it's grown.
So what are the numbers? What are the other ones?
Shiraz, Cabernet, Pinot. Not sure in which order of the other three.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool.
Oh no, it's probably.
Anyway.
Might not be Shiraz. It might be Sangiovese. It might be ahead of it. Anyway, but this is it's #4.
It's in the top. It's in the top hit parade.
Yeah, and it's grown all over the place. It's grown all over the world because being Spanish, wherever the Spanish went,
yep,
it went all over
Argentina,
when they all over South America.
Yep.
In the 70s, it finally got to America. So it was planted in California a couple of times in the 70s, but mainly in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
In Australia, it's been planted off and on over the last, I don't know, since after the First World War.
Okay.
But it's Spanish, and it's actually been noted around since Phoenician times.
Oh.
So it predates the Rome with a
PH.
Yeah, with the PH, the Phoenicians. Yeah, they got there and went, oh look, there's grapes growing there. So there was grapes, and the Romans went, oh, this is interesting. It's again the parallels with Sangiovese and Shiraz. It's very very similar, like a similar bunch size, lots of similarities.
Is it as vigorous to grow as Shiraz?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's
when you grow Shiraz, it sort of takes over the whole place.
That's why they grow lots of it. And the other thing is the grapes are slightly bigger and the bunches are slightly bigger than Shiraz, but it's very similar.
Oh, okay. All right.
Flavour profile, they say generically plums and strawberries, but that's only in really good ones.
Plums and strawberries are a long way apart.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And interesting enough, in the cheaper ones, that doesn't tend to come through. It tend to be the more expensive ones. Right. And the other thing is because it's fairly tough skin like Cabernet, so it's fairly acidic the way Cabernet can be.
Okay.
So in Spain, it's usually blended with Grenache and a few other things, but just to give it brighten it up a bit.
Okay.
So most Riocas, this is a
Rioja with a J.
Yeah, Rioja.
Yep.
Yeah, it's mainly Tempranillo, but we'll have a little bit of Grenache in it. And of late, in the last, I don't know how many years, but people are putting, when they're not putting, they might be putting Grenache in, but they might also be putting a little bit of Cabernet or Merlot as well.
Oh, okay. All right. So we've got 3 Tempranillos, and that's because it's Spanish, that's the reason you don't pronounce the L's, right? Tempranillo.
Yes.
We have 3 Tempranillos here to taste. The Yalumba Y series from South Australia.
Yep.
An organic one from
Spain.
It says Dandenong South, but I suspect it came from Spain to start with. And the Beronia is also from Rioja.
Yeah, these guys are the same owners, so it's sort of pretty much Rioja.
Okay, cool. So are we tasting them in that order?
Yep.
Awesome.
I reckon.
Okay. So the Y series, why do we start with the Y series? We start with the Y series because it's like a benchmark, isn't it?
Yeah, and look, the Y series, regardless of what it is, it's always reliable. It's always about $14, $15. You can probably buy it at vintage sellers, liquor lands, in pretty much any bottle shop in Australia, I would say Y series.
Yep.
They mightn't have the full range, but there'll always be something. And the Chardonnay's drinkable, and the Pinot Grigio's drinkable, and the Shiraz is drinkable, and la la la. They're all drinkable. They're all very, very drinkable and well made for the price, and really typical.
And from memory,
vegan friendly.
The Y series are all vegan friendly.
So
vegan friendly too, but
how many boxes can you tick at $14?
A lot.
True, but it's true.
Every time we do one of these tastings and we taste the Y series, I'm always just impressed by what they do for the dosh.
Yeah.
Myself. So it's a nice bright colour.
Yeah.
Oh, I get plums in that already. You said it was only going to be the expensive ones. You lied.
Only berry smell, but I don't get strawberry, but there you go.
No, I get bit of blueberry maybe? Plums and blueberries?
Something
Maybe.
like that. Yeah.
It's a nice clear bright colour.
Yeah.
It's good. Smells good.
Yeah, it's got a lot of depth to that plums. It's sort of
Yeah. Mind you, we've just been harvesting blood plums at our house, so everything smells of plums at the moment. I must bottle the rest of that chutney. We've been having plums on our breakfast.
So we know what plums
We
smell
do.
and taste like.
We do. We do. Which is interesting that I can smell them here because this is not where the plums are. Oh, tannins are a bit grippy. Is that because it's young, because it's cheap, because it's Tempranillo? What?
I think all of the above.
All of the above. It's not nasty.
No.
I think the second mouthful will probably be better. Oh, absolutely. Doesn't do the grippy thing.
There you go.
You know, that's interesting. I've never, red wine is the first drink of the day, girl, but that's not bad. Don't know how I'll go with toothpaste, which is one of the usual things you have to worry about with first drink of the day, isn't it? That's why we all like sparkling. So that's good. I like that. What would you eat with that? Then it would take something quite gutsy, I think.
Yeah, I'm reckon antipasto, ham on, that sort of thing.
Be good autumn. It's good autumn drinking, isn't it, Tempranillo?
Yeah.
I think. Now, tell us a little bit about the organic Tempranillo 2016 from Vincente Gandia, who've been doing this stuff since 1885.
I got it in because I liked it. It was the first thing. But number two is because it's all organic.
Yep.
Often organic can be a bit, how can you say, a bit too funky, a bit too...
Bit too organic.
A bit too organic. But this is all very, very good. And we've sold lots and lots and lots of it because it's organic and it's good. And it's...
Now that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot darker. It looks a lot darker than in yours, but I've got a bit more in mine. But it's the same sort of colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get plums in that one at all, really.
What do you? Yeah.
Nearly cherries. Is it cherries you get in this one? Do you think? Maybe not.
No, you said blueberries. I stick with blueberries.
It's quite. I can't quite put my finger on that one.
It's almost a Cabernet smell. It's
Oh wow, completely different mouthfeel. That's quite delicious. That's yum. What a shame we have to take the rest of it home. Ha ha ha. I like that a lot. It's got a very sort of soft, round.
Not as
mouthfeel.
leathery and not as tannic.
No, I didn't get any tannins in this one. It is quite soft. But you're quite right, for an organic wine, it's not very funky. It hasn't got a whole lot of other stuff going on.
No, sometimes I get worried about a lot of the organic and so-called natural wines because I think sometimes they're just, they're not quite being looked after properly.
Yeah.
And people go, oh, it's all... Well, I'm not sure about that. I think it's a bit cloudy, quite frankly. But
yes, well, not everything natural is good for you. We'll just leave that there, shall we? I'm still having trouble placing this. Are you getting plums? Oh, I've got a bit of strawberry then. Maybe that's the thing. It's taking a lot longer to release its aroma than the other one. I'm having to give it quite a
bit of a workout. Well, that's why they often, why the Spanish carry out putting Grenache and stuff in it, because they think it lacks a bit of
Body.
aroma,
Okay.
flavour. Because of the acid, I mean, it's like one of those things when you find the French do it all the time with their Cabernets and stuff. But if something's really like a good structurally, like it's got good acid and good tannins, I'll find something that's got good fruit to
Well, the bottle,
sweeten it up.
never the most reliable guide, but where you go if you can't work it out. Says aromas of cassis, so
Okay.
blackberry.
Yeah.
That might be it. With blackcurrant.
Okay.
I don't think I really know what blackcurrants smell like, to be honest with you. Not if you're already smelling that red flavour. And it says it's got licorice on the palate.
I haven't got to the palate yet, so I'll find out.
Ah. I'm not a fan of licorice from a drinking perspective.
Oh yeah, I get the licorice on the palate.
Oh, at the back end I do.
Yeah, right at the back.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is interesting. Not a very long palate, is it? Sort
No.
of drops off the end in a little puddle of licorice. Anyway, interesting. Now that what would you serve that with? I'm a bit gamier on this one. I think.
A bit gamier.
I think
Yeah. Yeah.
we have some venison friends.
I do. High venison friend.
Hi, venison friends. That might be a venison friend wine. I think.
Venison friendly wine. Could be. That's
Could be.
good. Yeah.
All right. We're prepared to try just for you. Now the Beronia, which I actually thought was an Australian word, Beronia. No.
There's a suburb called Beronia, but is it with an A?
It's spelled with an O. Beronia, not Beronia.
Oh, okay, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes, and there was a masala.
I thought I could see some here, but I can't.
No.
I think we got rid of it all.
Yeah.
Good thing too. So tell us about this one.
Well, this is further up the tree in terms of it's like all those DOC wines. Let's
Okay. So this is $14.95.
Yeah.
This is
18 or 19.95, somewhere there.
I had a label. Oh no, I didn't. That one.
No. About 26.
$24.95.
24.95. Okay. There we have it.
Oh wow.
No, this is full appellation Rioja, so it's 90 to 90 plus % Tempranillo with some Grenache.
Okay. This has got some spiciness to it. I'm getting some dusty sort of spicy.
Ooh, that smells yummy.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? This is going to go with the cassoulet, I think.
And it's got
Something with lots of.
nice spices.
Oh wow, that's delicious. But interesting middle palate. Sort of, I'm getting blackberry in the middle palate with this one. It does smell absolutely delicious. But we're not here just to smell.
We're here to taste. Ha 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 ha.
Tasty Tempranillo Thursday.
Now, that's a different sort of plum. That's almost like stewed plums.
In fact, I've just made some spiced plums because we discovered spiced plums went really well with venison, spoiler alert. Which I made with blood plums and port and what I would call Christmas spices, allspice, juniper,
But
that sort of stuff. That's what that taste smells like.
It starts, and the palate starts off there, and then
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
do I get any strawberries in that? No, but I do get a vague hint of
Vague.
vague hint.
Vague
Or
hint.
vague hint. Vague hint. Vague hint. My brain's just addled. Of licorice at the end.
Not as much as this one.
No, just a hint.
All right, so if we're going to be eating with these wines, I think they get sort of progressively more complex, don't they?
Yeah,
in terms of what you could put with them.
Definitely. But I think it's nice with sort of like ham on or cheese.
Prosciutto.
Yeah.
They might even go with, because we're currently doing this, with stuff ripe green figs from our dear friend Melanie, and from our tree as well, with goat's cheese, and then wrap them in prosciutto and then barbecue them. That might go with that, actually. Whereas I think these would be a bit overwhelming.
Mm.
And then this was just a roast meat, and this was perhaps something sort of casserole-y, spicy.
Richer. Yeah.
Yeah, a daub or a cazuela or a casserole, that sort of arrangement. Nice. Anything else we want to add about Tempranillo?
What about some sort of spit roasted pork or something?
I would do this one with pork and not this one with pork.
Okay.
I think this one could handle the fat.
Yes.
You're not getting you on camera, are you?
No.
He gets so comfortable he forgets he's here.
Sorry.
Awesome. Anything else we want to talk about Tempranillo before we wind up? Nope.
No, but I mean, as I say, it's the most widely planted red wine grape in Spain. And as I say, synonymous with Sangiovese. In Italy, the most widely planted red wine grape is Sangiovese, and Sangiovese ends up in just about everything the way as Tempranillo just about ends up everything in Spain.
Cool.
So,
well, the Spanish know what they're doing. They drink a lot of it. It's very nice.
you know, and I find even the acidity and that kind of structure of the wine is very similar to Sangiovese, although it's different flavours and different.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it a lot.
And the Spanish tend to use it the way the Italians use Sangiovese. Like in Tuscan wines, it's Sangiovese, but there's always a daub of something else in the back.
And Tempranillo is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, interesting. All right, so they're 3 really good Tempranillos that we have in stock. They're on the website in case you want to purchase them.
I believe so.
I think. Most of the stock is on the website. It's a work in progress, so bear with us. If you have trouble finding us, then, you know, the week's seller number, just give us a call. So our next tasting is going to be in 3 weeks' time, because March is quite long, is going to be the Melbourne gins. So they're going to be fun. So we're bottling and sending those as we speak. So for those of you in the gin club, they will be arriving. We did do a tasting test last night. I'll post some notes about that online. But you might want to arm yourself with a cucumber, said the actress to the bishop. Anyway, and maybe a chili.
And maybe a chili.
So we'll send you out the usual bits and pieces.
Because we had a quick taste and went, that didn't work. And then we had, this is going to be a bit...
Well, that's what we do. We put ourselves on the line for you. Our service knows no ends. But
so then we, after a couple of attempts of going, oh, that didn't work, then we thought we better look it up and make sure what is recommended for these things. And we went, oh, that's not going to work. Then we had to really have a real crack at it.
It said cucumber on the bottle, and they were right. So, but
they didn't say chili on the bottle.
It did not. But we can't send you a cucumber in the post. Sorry, or by delivery. So what you need to do, buy yourself a little cucumber to go with your gin tasting. For those of you who haven't subscribed already, we've got the original gin, we've got the Ginny Nelson, is it?
Ginny Nelson, yeah, Hawker's Ginny Nelson.
Hawker's Ginny Nelson, which is really interesting, made with hops. And the other one is...
The Suburban.
The Suburban, with flavours of... From Eltham, with flavours of kikuyu. Can you believe that? Really nice gin, actually. That's the one that went well with the cucumber. So, good stuff. So, all of that you can purchase on the website, on Drinksmiths. If you get stuck, give us a call. We've got plenty of stock, so feel free to buy things. That'd be great. Awesome. Thanks very much. Thanks for joining us for Tempranillo.
Cheers.
And we'll see you soon. See you at the beginning of April.
Tempranillo Thursday.
Tempranillo Thursday.
Time out.
Time out. Woohoo. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers. Have fun. It's all cool.
Oh no. Why is it that way?